Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UTSA's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Sure hands, it's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the counter. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Gamecocks will. Punch it in on 1st and goal.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put...
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Makes his man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent. Need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the 1st down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Back to pass on 2nd down. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Roadrunners! A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. Throwing right. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Really nice play called by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front.
There he goes! Inside the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football.
Looking for the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the tight end. With the run on first and goal. UTSA! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Love. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. snags a quick pass on the left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. He's loose. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. He throws into the middle of the field. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts.
Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Couldn't find anybody. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the 1st half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Caught near the sticks. It's locked. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Caught, close to the marker, it's Locke. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Fires left. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fires to the right. It's caught. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Off-play action on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, spins away. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. He's going to have to fumble.
It's a fumble on the play. Turning it on. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives them a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. The screen, and watch out. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Excellent pass by the back on the option. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. They'll run the screen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Pushes for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, they make the big tackle.
He'll go to the sneak. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And the Roadrunners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Oh, he's got some space. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Leaves it with the running back. Got room to work. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all...
Just keeps moving. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Runners are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down. What a good gain on that play. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. They'll go right back to the run. Makes him talk to the hand. They'll move the chains. Good execution. On third down, they've got it at the 41. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense is back on the field. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air, it's Bryant. Going for it all. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. New set of downs after the completion. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, let's count them out. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And a foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. He's got his man. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Wants to go up top. Wideout trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. They go to the ground. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. Touchdown, UTSA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.